Hello.
Help me do it.
Can you help me? What do you think of these?
Good.
Good. Do you want to look like me? Yeah.
No.
Oh. What do you think about the lipsticks?
Good.
You think they're good?
No.
Would you like to wear one?
No. I want to wear one of these.
You want to wear the liner? Yeah. Don't. Oh yeah, very nice.
Do I have to pin it?
Is that good?
Can I make it? Can I make it little?
Yeah.
Not wearing it. Well, it's not now.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day so far. I know you were not expecting to see me today, but I've just had a very exciting delivery and I wanted to jump on and share it with you guys as soon as possible. And it is all my lipsticks that I ordered from the mega gorgeous, lovely, talented Lisa Eldridge. If you don't know Lisa, just throw the whole life away. If you don't know Lisa, cancel your plans, throw the whole day away and check her out. She is a stunning, beautiful, kind, lovely person who is also an incredibly talented makeup artist, and she has, in the last, I think about a year ago, she released her first products that are her own brand, which was a range of red velvet lipsticks, and these lipsticks broke the internet. They sold out like that. She has a YouTube channel here and it is incredible. I'm always learning stuff from Lisa. She's incredibly generous, incredibly knowledgeable, and just full of tips and tricks. But she also has just incredibly useful tutorials, and she does a lot with her own products, showing you how to use them, showing what works well with them, different ideas. So I love all of that. So when she initially launched her red velvet lipstick range, I missed out because I think I just really procrastinated on them. You know, if you know me, I'm not a red lipstick kind of girl. I literally own a couple of red lipsticks and I'm pretty terrified of them. So yeah, I was procrastinating, and before I knew it, they were sold out, so I just missed them. Then I started seeing everybody using them. Like, I literally was so sad that I had missed out, particularly on the shade Velvet Jazz, because I just have nothing like it, and I feel like that shade is gonna be like my kind of red. It looks to me like a red that I'll love and will just kind of go with my personality, my skin tone, and all of that kind of stuff. So I was gutted about that. She then did a restock in the spring of her reds, and I purposefully didn't pick them up then because I just felt, she did say at the time that she would do another release closer to Christmas, and I felt like I'm not going to be wearing red lipstick over spring and summer. I tend to stick to corals, peaches, brights during those seasons, so I thought I'll just wait until this launch. And then with this launch came all different other shades. She re-released her pink collection, so yeah, I hopped on it, and with no holds barred, I ordered every shade that I wanted. Picked up 3 shades. 2 are the new shades, which are Velvet Muse and Velvet Myth, and then I finally got my hands on my Velvet Jazz. I already own 1 lipstick from Lisa, and that is the one I'm wearing right now, and this is one of the ones from her summer collection, which is Go Lightly. This is the only shade that sadly Lisa did not restock this time, but she has commented and said that she has plans for it in the spring. So this one will be coming back if this is your favorite. This is probably my ultimate favorite lip color of all time. I can't think of one I prefer. This formula, the component, everything about it is perfection. I love this shade. All of her lipsticks are designed so that you can wear them really sheerly, is that a word? Or you can wear them at full pigment, and that's how I prefer to wear them. Generally, I want the pigment, I want it. But if you're shy of lipstick, you want something softer, you've got very fair skin, and you're wanting a lighter shade, they are made to be completely customizable to how much color payoff you want or need. So I thought I would do a little try on of the lipsticks I picked up, and also give you a couple of options for liners, because I see lots of people asking Lisa what liners will go with these lipsticks, and so I'm going to show you what liners I have that I think will go nicely with each of these shades. Okay, so we're nice and zoomed in. Here is the component. This is the Go Lightly shade. It has that magnetic close, which I really appreciate. Here is the bullet and it's got her initials embossed on there. I just think it's gorgeous. This is just absolute perfection for me. So the rest of the pink collection are still in stock on her website. This is the Luxuriously Lucent Lip Colour range, which is all of her pinks. And they are this creamy, rich, really hydrating but full pigment formula, and it is just absolutely beautiful. So I have a couple of lip liners that work with this shade. The first one is MAC's Lasting Sensation, which is like a really bright colour, and this one goes really nicely if I'm trying to like give it full kapow lips. Then that is the liner I will use with this. If you're looking to sort of soften it down and go for a more subdued look, then I would suggest Charlotte Tilbury's Lip Cheat in Pink Venus, which is going to tone it down more, as it's more of a sort of mauve tone. So this is MAC's Lasting Sensation and this is Charlotte Tilbury's Pink Venus, and here is Go Lightly, and you can see that's going to work perfectly with either of those liners. I know I'm a bit weird because I like to apply liner after lipstick because I just find it's easier, like it blends nicer that way, but I know that's not generally what people do. If I'm doing a really bold lip, like a red lip, I would generally do liner first, but obviously it's completely up to you. So this is Go Lightly with that Lasting Sensation liner, and as you can see, it's just given it a bit of a kick, a bit of a punch, and also just defined my lip shape. And now we'll go in with Pink Venus, and I'll do Pink Venus first. So I've lined my lips with that Pink Venus from Charlotte Tilbury, and this time I'm going to use this really lightly, and I'm just kind of patting this on. And there you can see that gives you a much softer look that you might prefer if you've got fairer skin. If you're a bit afraid of bright colour, you can still totally wear this lip colour. So these are the outer boxes, and as with everything with Lisa, everything is that gorgeous gold, really beautiful packaging, absolutely stunning. Inside that same gold component, hopefully you can see that stunning velvet texture on the bullet. It's just out of this world. So this is the shade Muse, which is now sold out, but I know she will restock some point, but it won't be anytime soon. It will be next year, well into next year, before we see these again. But if you do have this shade, let me give you some ideas for liners. Oh my god, this feels like no lipstick I've ever put on my lips before. This is the first time I've put one of her mattes on my lips, and my god. It's really misleading because it looks, the finish of it looks so matte, but it feels so creamy. Like it feels like I've got a real sort of balmy, creamy, really rich, hydrating formula on my lips, yet to look at it, it's so matte. Oh my god, my life has changed. My heart is actually pounding out my chest. I'm just really taken aback. I just didn't really know what to expect. I knew it was a matte, but obviously you can't describe the feel of a lip. So this is that rosewood shade. This is one of her most popular shades. There is another nude called Fawn, which at this current moment is currently still in stock. So I may have to pop back and order that one. So this is Muse, and it is flipping stunning. Perfect, like everyday wearable, slightly darker nude. Yeah, it's gorgeous. It will go with any makeup look that you want. Doesn't need a lip liner, very easy to apply, crazy opaque, easy coverage with the shade. Just absolutely stunning. What I think would really change this up is like MAC's Burgundy pencil. If you're looking for sort of a more of an evening lip, I think this will be a lovely one. So let's try this. Yeah, I think that's perfect. If you're looking for a liner that just is a hair darker than the Muse shade, but you know, has the same sort of tone and isn't going to clash with it and is going to just really define your lip shade, that I think is perfect. So that's MAC's Burgundy. Oh, that's heaven. I'm so happy with that shade. I was literally just going to get this one and Velvet Jazz, and I just think this is perfect. Oh, so pretty. I don't want to take it off. Do I have to? So next up is the shade Myth, and this was the first shade to sell out from her website. She did do a mini restock, which went out to people who were signed up to her newsletter first, which I thought was really kind that she sort of prioritised those people who are really, you know, big supporters of hers and let them have first dibs. And it was again sold out, that second lot, in minutes. Wow, this is, wow. So this is that stunning mulberry shade that sold out in seconds, and you can clearly see why. This isn't the type of shade I generally buy. I don't have anything like this in my collection, which is why I wanted to pick it up, because I just think I don't have anything like it. If I don't have anything like it, then I want it in Lisa's formula, so I am excited. This is what's going to be going on my lips the next time I leave this house when it's dark. Oh my god, it feels like the feeling of this bullet on your lip is like, I imagine what it feels like if you lie on a cloud as you're being transported to the heaven's gates. That's what it feels like. This colour is going to be tricky to apply because it is obviously a darker shade, so a liner will definitely help you. Definitely one to wear with a liner because it is really hard to apply. Well, for me it's hard to apply these types of shades, but oh my god, it's flipping beautiful. It's so pretty. I did just want to show you it by itself. So I think for this one I've got a couple of shades in mind. I think MAC's Nightmoth will go really nicely with this one. And also possibly He Said, She Said would also be a nice match. So this is He Said, She Said, more of a red, and this is Nightmoth, which is more of a sort of purple tone to it. So I think you could go with either of these, but I think I really want to vamp it up and give Nightmoth a try. This is what I do whenever I apply a lip which has got a little out of control with the application. Go in with a liner after and clear out the edges. So please excuse my disastrously messy application, but I think this looks gorgeous together. Just makes a really vampy, fierce, fiery combination. I think this is absolutely gorgeous. I would definitely wear this like night out, date night, Christmas dinner type of look. I don't mean Christmas dinner with the family, by the way. I mean, you do you. I just love how full this is making my lips look and how white it's making my teeth look. Like, I feel like that episode of Friends when Ross has the teeth whitening accident. I mean, I feel like I'm forever quoting Friends, so I'm not sorry. And last but not least, the lipstick I've been waiting like a year to have on my lips, and this is a Velvet Jazz. Oh my god. You can understand why I was mega excited for this one. Even being someone who doesn't wear red lipstick, I still needed this one. Oh, I'm dying. I'm dying. My soul is just skipping through fields somewhere. So another very messy application, I'm sorry about it. But one, I'm just too excited to do anything properly right now. And two, I'm not very adept at applying bolder lips. Like, it is a struggle, but still easier than most with this lip. I mean, it's just, you can see why, although I don't feel like I'm someone who wears a lot of red lipstick or is really drawn to reds, this is not your average red. This is like sexy, vixen, she-devil, gonna like get a business deal and rip your heart out at the same time. That's how I feel with this shade on. I feel like a massive boss, a sexy boss, you know? So I feel like that shade that I was just talking about, the She Said, He Said, She Said from MAC Pro Longwear Lip, I feel like this is screaming out to me as a good combo. So let's try and tidy this up. A mess that I made. Yeah, that's literally perfect. That is the perfect colour. Let me swatch this lip shade next to that liner because I swear it's basically the exact same shade. I think it's a hair brighter. The liner is a hair brighter. So here we go. Mac's He Said, She Said, and this is Velvet Jazz. I mean, can't go wrong. If you wanted to darken it down a bit or keep it, you know, a bit sort of more of that sexy dark tone, then the one we used earlier as well, MAC's Burgundy, is also going to go beautifully. That's just going to make it slightly more of that richer, deeper, darker vibe, whereas He Said, She Said is a hair sort of brightening my lip up slightly. So it depends on your personal taste. Should we do this one? Should we just have a little pop it on? So I'm going to use this really heavy so you can actually see the difference. Yeah, so this is gonna like deepen it up, whereas He Said, She Said is gonna like basically match it perfectly. So here is Velvet Jazz with that burgundy liner. Definitely adds a bit of intensity and makes it even richer, even darker. So there you have it. Those are the 3 shades that I picked up along with the one Go Lightly that I already had in my collection. These lipsticks are just special. They are everything. They, as a matte lipstick, I literally don't even feel like I've got lipstick on, and I've really applied like a heavy layer of matte, really matte lipstick here, and I can't even feel that I've got anything on my lips. It is absolutely unique as far as a formula. An absolute dream to apply and to wear, and I'm just gonna treasure these absolutely. I will say, as the moment that I am talking to you right now, in stock on her website she has Velvet Jazz. The one that I'm wearing right now is still in stock. The rest of her reds are still currently in stock. So there's Velvet Ribbon, which is a sort of the classic red, and Velvet Morning, which is a kind of orange red, again a very classic shade. Velvet Midnight, which is a really deep, the deepest shade that she brought out of these new colours. It's like a blackberry. That one is still in stock. Myth, Beauty are sold out. Muse, the other one I showed you, is sold out. Velvet Decade, which I think is a really underrated shade and one I really considered picking up. I've seen it looking stunning on everybody who bought it and has been showing it off on Instagram. That is it's a brown, but it's a really unusual, unique, deep, rich, kind of reddy brown shade, just gorgeous. And then the real lighter nude shade Velvet Fawn is also still in stock, and her whole pinks range is all in stock as well, with the exception of Go Lightly, which she didn't bring back this time. So my suggestion to you is that you will not regret these lipsticks. They are all absolutely stunning. Lisa's customer service is phenomenal, and she is very, very hands-on with it, which I think is incredible and actually almost unique to see. I see her replying to like every comment on her Instagram post. She's messaging people like personally, directly herself. She replies to everybody. She's so involved. You'll never have an issue. If there is one, she will immediately sort it out like herself. I just think she's incredible. I think the brand has started off absolutely phenomenally successful, and really we're all a victim of her success because things just sell out like in seconds flat, and I just think it shocks her every time, and it shouldn't, because she obviously is such a humble person, but we are just dying for her and dying for everything she puts her hands on. So those are my thoughts on the Lisa Eldridge new shades, as well as this original shade from her collection. I'd love to know if you've picked up any of these shades and how you're feeling about them, what you're wearing them with, which liners you recommend, how they look on your skin tone. Let's all help each other out as always in the comments down below. Will you help me do my bye-bye?
No.
You have to say like this. Ready? Say bye-bye-bye-bye-bye.
Bye.
Very good. Ready together. 1, 2, 3. Bye-bye-bye-bye-bye.
Bye.
Good boy.